What's good? What's good, people? Come on in. Come on in. It's another episode of Rules versus the World. We're gonna go over J. Cole's album. This is not a review. This is more so my initial thoughts of the project and the album. North Carolina, stand up, man. North Carolina, stand up. If you didn't know, my name is Black Jeruz. I am a resident. I was born and raised in Raleigh, North Carolina. I'm a multi-platinum producer, Grammy nominated. Did a lot of work with G Unit back in the day. Today, I mean, this is not a review, man. I'm just gonna simply just go over my thoughts on the J. Cole project. And my initial thoughts is, man, this album, especially the first disc, it kind of takes me back to listening to it to how Carolina music kind of sounded before the Atlanta influence, where you couldn't really put a stamp on the sound, but we've always had excellent lyricists from North Carolina. Um, Always, especially in the late 90s, early 2000s, before the Atlanta influence. North Carolina has some of the best rappers. I mean, I'm not being biased. Like, I've heard rappers from everywhere, and we have had, and probably still do. There's probably some guys still out here that can rap, lyricist, um, that I've heard. And I've been in the industry. I've been around a lot of places, and I remember guys coming down from New York. We had ciphers, and North Carolina guys would just eat them up, dog. Like, this T Top is from this area. J. Cole is from North Carolina. We have plenty of artists that are lyricists and that the battle rappers, just rappers in general. North Carolina has some of the best rappers, and I argue that with anybody. I mean, I'll start with J. Cole because he's from North Carolina, and you can go to toe with any artist out here lyrically. But his album, uh, I listened to it for a little bit, and I like it. Um, just my initial thoughts, I like it. I like some of the records on there, and he's doing what J. Cole does, and that's storytell and bars, dog. J. Cole will bar you up, dog, straight up like that. And I haven't listened to it to the point where I can just like review it, but I could grow to appreciate some of the things that he's trying to do. He's a premium artist. He puts out premium products, premium rollout, and he set the bar really high for himself. He did. And just for J. Cole, representing North Carolina on the artist tip, I'm very, very, very appreciative of him doing such. And going to give him a round of applause if I can find it. And just going back to like how I was saying, like when the album starts off, 2-6, I like that record. I like it. He's barring you up, fire beat. But I'll go into safety. Safety is really like one of those records that really brings me back to like the roots of North Carolina hip hop. And he kind of reminded me of Nas. Like when we first time I ever heard J. Cole, he reminded me of Nas. And he was getting to it, man. You can't really deny J. Cole's talent as an artist. You can't. Some of the gripes he's had in the past has probably been his production. But he handles the boatload of that. And I guess since him being from Carolina and him producing the records, I guess that's you could technically say that's Carolina sound because he's a producer. He's producing his own records. Um, Not being biased or being a hater or anything. I just wish I saw some of my other counterparts that are producers as well from the city or from North Carolina being a part of the project. I mean, Kendrick, he used a lot of West Coast producers from Cali, and they was on his project. The Clips, they use Pharrell. He's from VA. That's their sound. Drake from Toronto. It's a lot of 40, a lot of Boy Wonder, a lot of Seven Thomas. So a lot of his sound, a lot of the Toronto sound involved in his projects. But J. Cole is the producer on most of this project. So technically it is Carolina sound. So I can give him that. But I would just love to see, like, you know, any producer, Sunrise, Ninth Wonder, just to be able to repost. Like when I see my counterparts and my peers, saying that they produced on J. Cole's album, and I'm liking it, I'm putting the heart, not the hearts, tripping. I'm liking it, I'm putting the fire emojis on there, and I'm not reposting it, but because some of those peers I actually do know, and I'm supporting them. I would just love to support, see Crisis on there. It's a slew of other new producers from North Carolina. I would love to see them on there, and just to be able to really push the North Carolina like it's really a homegrown product. And I still like the project. And I still support J. Cole for producing his own product because he is from North Carolina, and him producing the product is part of the culture and the sound. I would just still love to see, we have a lot of talented producers from North Carolina, just to see them part of the project. You know, that's really my only gripe with the album. It's his art, and he can do whatever he wants to do with his art. And I know it's premium and it's original. The main part with Cole, people could say what they want, beats, whatever. It's original. Don't sound like nobody else's work. And he got bars. So what I don't understand what all the gripes is about with the project. You got bars, you got beats. If you don't, really, I feel like they're comparing, and they need to unplug before you listen to this project. It's a good body of work. It's a double disc. I still got to dig into some more records, and you got to unplug, man, before you listening to new music, especially premium artists, man. You got to really enjoy the art that they're putting out instead of trying to pick it apart, right? Um, Bars is there. Who the F is you? Hip hop quotable status. Hip hop quotable status on Who the F is you, yo. That he was going completely bonkers on that. Another record I really like, 39 intro or this 39. I just said in a previous video, if you really cared and you was interested in your project, that you would drop a song you would do 3 songs in one. It's like he did 3 songs in one because he's a premium artist and he cares without compromising your sound or your integrity. And that's what he did. He didn't compromise his sound. He didn't compromise his integrity. And the project sounds like a J. Cole project. I don't know why people keep wanting him to do something else. This is what he does. He storytells. He does, the beat is not going to outshine him because he's a lyricist. His vocals is the last instrument that's going to go on that track. He's not going to have a beat that's like too crazy. I don't know why. I would love to hear him on something that's like that, but it works for him because his vocal is an instrument, how he uses it. What's another standout track I like? Let's see. The Villist. I like that. The Fall Off is inevitable, insane. And I hear a lot of gripes about there's no hits on here. It's okay. Sales ain't everything. This album, it's gonna grow on a lot of people because he's barring it up. If you just take the time to listen, it's gonna grow on you. Because honestly, Drake need to take the page out of this right here and don't worry about sales. Don't worry about hits. Just make some good music, man. Just make some good music. People gonna pick it apart regardless because they think you're supposed to make the music that they want. It's not the case. He's making the music that he wants to make. I like Bunts Road Blues, Alchemist beat. Let's see, Run the Train Hard. You know what I'm saying? Safety, of course, 2-6. And this 39 is really tough, dog. The Man Up Above, I Love Her Again, What If, man. He definitely got some records on here. And it's really hard to rate this album because of the production is meant for him. The production is meant for him. So are the beats the Black Album, the Blueprint, or Kanye West album? Absolutely not. But the concepts and how he put the songs together are really, really good. And I know all the J. Cole fans are loving this project, as they should. You know, you should love your artist, and you should support your artist in all ways possible. And I leave with just my personal opinion. I just wish, we had somebody from North Carolina a part of it also that we can also push. And that's it, man. And it's not even a big right, because he's an artist. He can do what he want to do. And we should just enjoy it for what it is. That's point blank, period. Too many people picking it apart. Like the project, got some hip hop quotables on here. And I think it's really going to do well later on after all the initial blowback, goes over the heads. North Carolina artists, please stand up. North Carolina artists, please stand up. Be original, North Carolina artists. Push through. We don't got to sound like nobody. We do not have to sound like nobody. There's so many talented artists in North Carolina. We just sometimes get influenced by uh, other areas and other demographics. People come to North Carolina to take all the talent. They do. As you can see, I'm from North Carolina. I ended up working with G Unit for years, and they just came and got me. But North Carolina artists, we got a lot of talented artists here that do have their own sound. They are original. They're all pushing the culture forward. And I wish we could show some light on it with the major artists that we got. Also, shout out to Baby for doing this thing. And yeah, this is just a video, my initial thoughts on the video on Cole, man. And everybody go enjoy the album. Go and support Cole. Go buy some merch. Go do something. Carolina Duke tonight. Go Hills. We taking over. Hey, yo, I'm Jeruz. This is Rules vs. the World. I appreciate your like and subscribe. Hit the hype button. All that good stuff. Another thing, too. Put all of your manifestations, what you want to accomplish, on your phone, through your notes, or however you can put it on your phone, and look at it every day and tell yourself that you can do it. You can do it. Whatever you want to do, whatever your goals is, you can strive, you can do it. Put the manifestations on your phone, say them to yourself every day, and also believe that you can do it, and you'll get it done. All right? I'm out of here. Peace.